Welcome back. Here we're trying to solve this composite function. Here's how to. Function f squared of x, or how it is pronounced, is f of x. And so it can be written as f open bracket x. While you can also say f squared of x. So that would be f squared of x. It's always better to say f of x because it helps guides us, and this is what I mean. So there's a distinction between the first f and the second f, as in the f that is closest to what's in the bracket to the f that is further away from the bracket. With composite functions, we always start from the letter that is closer to the x, to whatever that is inside of the bracket, in this case, which is x. Here we have the function f of x is equal to 3 minus 2x. And as you can see, here we also have f of x. This is essentially what we will be doing. We are going to substitute the function f of x into f of x. So let me show you how. Taking our function here, we have f of x, and this is what we are going to do. So we have f of x is equal to 3 minus 2x, meaning that this portion is 3 minus 2x, and we're then going to substitute that back into the next function of f of x, which is 3 minus 2x. And this is to say, anyway we are seeing x, we need to put 3 minus 2x. So we can actually say x is equal to 3 minus 2x. So now anyway you're seeing x, you need to put open bracket 3 minus 2x. Write back everything as is, so that's going to be 3 minus 2. Here comes the x, so now we say open bracket, and we simply put this in 3 minus 2x, and then we expand. So negative 2 multiplying 3, that's going to be negative 6, negative 2 multiplying negative 2x. So now we say negative 2 multiplying negative 2x, that's going to be positive 4, and simply bring back down the x. Bring back down the 3 as well. So now we have positive 3 minus 6, which is going to be negative 3 plus 4x, or some person might write it as 4x minus 3. So now this is to say f of x equals 4x minus 3, or you can write it as f squared of x equals 4x minus 3. And that was composite function f of x, or f squared of x. So let's take a look at another example. In this example, we have h of x is equal to 3 raised to the power of x. They ask us to determine the value of h of 1, or h squared of 1. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to say h of 1, we need to put that into the function that we have up here. So let's just line everything up. H of x is equal to 3 raised to the power of x. Now we have our function here. What we need to determine h of 1, so this part here, meaning any way we see in x, we need to put 1, as x is equal to 1. So write back the 3, and where the x is, we're going to put 1. So now your math senses should be tingling by now. You will notice that what we have here is an exponent. Anything raised to the power of 1 is itself. So 3 raised to the power of 1 would simply be 3. So h of 1 is 3. Now we need to take h of 1, or take 3 and put it back into the h of x function. So taking this and putting it right back into the h of x function. So let's do so. So I'm going to write it h of x so now I'm going to say h of 1, which is actually 3. So just use the 3 here, and this 3 represents h of 1. So now anytime we see in x, we need to put 3. We have h of x is equal to 3x, where x is equal to 3. So we're going to write back what we have, 3 raised to the x. We're replacing that x with 3. We have 3 cubed, and 3 cubed would simply means 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So we know 3 threes is 9, 9 multiplied by another 3, that is 27. So in other words, h of 1 equals to 27. And that would be your answer. It is always helpful to line everything up and take it piece by piece, step by step. If you would have liked this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's Mr. John, and I'm out.